Hey y'all, so let's see what messages we have. This is for the weekend of January the 25th through the 27th. What guidance do we have for the collective for the weekend of January the 25th through the 27th? What messages, what guidance do we have? Y'all, I believe this backdrop be reflecting in my glasses and it makes it look like something's blinking over there because I always be looking over there. All right, so let's see what messages we have. This is for January the 25th through the 27th. What guidance do we have for the weekend of January the 25th, January the 26th, January the 27th of 2020? What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Give me one more. For January the 25th through the 27th of 2020. The guidance for the collective, January the 25th through the 27th. Okay. So we got one. I'm going to pull two more. That's one more, but I usually take three, so that's probably why they didn't give me just one more. All right. These look like the same cards that we've been getting. So with Angel of Abundance here, it says a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So that's good. If you guys have been in a situation or, lacking funds, it looks like those are about to manifest. But abundance can be anything that is valuable to you. So for some of you guys, this may not be money, it may be love. With Angel of Relaxation, it says let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. We also have Angel of Soul Love. It says time to look at how you value yourself. You could be dealing with issues of self-love. All right. Oh, the underlying message is Goddess of Sacred Power. It says you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. So let's see what messages we have. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? This is for January the 25th through the 27th of 2020. What messages do we have? What guidance do we have for the collective? This is for January the 25th, January the 26th, January the 27th of 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective for the weekend of January the 25th to January the 27th, 2020? Okay. So I feel like there's some good news on the way with the Page of Wands. Someone could be enthusiastic about some things, could have a new opportunity here. Six of Cups. Now, some of you guys, this could be someone coming from the past, and this could be good news. Or the good news is that someone may have released something from the past, no longer in a state of reliving that, or how do you say? They ain't gonna let me say it, so I can't say it. Hangman here, I feel like you could be in suspension or you could be in a space of needing to change your perspective around something. Some of you guys could be in a space of seeing something upside down. With the Chariot here, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're needing to find your motivation to move forward. That is the energy of the Chariot, needing to finding the motivation to move forward, being very self-disciplined. Now, some of you guys could be in suspension while you discipline yourself to really move toward a new opportunity within your life. With the Strength card here, I do feel like there is a lot of inner strength and discipline that's happening here. Wheel of Fortune. Let me tell you something. Your first cards in your row, the first four cards I pull out are all major arcana. So there is a major change that is happening within your life. Because some of you guys have been in suspension, you've been disciplined, you've been very strong in regards to what it is that you're moving forward, been very persistent, and the wheel is changing in your favor. So King of Pentacles here, I feel like you need to confidently accept but confidently accept new opportunities. I feel like you could be in a space of having the control that is necessary in order to have the foundation that you need. The King of Pentacles is like king of all the money. He's like the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company or multi-billion-dollar company, because we're in 2020, millions ain't nothing. Shit. Anyway, so I feel like for a lot of you guys, this could be you at a crossroads here. You becoming this King of Pentacles, becoming more confident in your own foundation. You see how he's not holding on too tight because he knows that it's going to flow to him regardless. So some of you guys are becoming more confident. You could be in a space of coming into your own domain, meaning you're becoming more comfortable with your position. Moon card here, I feel like for some of you guys, you're at a crossroads here because there is some fear now. With the Moon card, this does talk about fear or things happening beyond the scenes. So some of you guys could very much be in the space of going through kind of the darkness within yourself. Okay, so if you're in a space of moving into this new fortunate or abundant type of energy, you could still be battling with some of your inner demons. With that being said, make the choice to come into your own dominion. Choose to rise above the fear. Choose to rise above the darkness within yourself. With these 6, 7 of Pentacles here, I do feel like you're in a space of wanting to invest into some new land. You could be in a space of, you could be at a temporary pause in action because you're still battling some fear. So that may be the hangman type of energy there. You're needing to see something from a different perspective. I feel like you need to face your own anxieties. I mean, that's pretty much what this reading is telling me. You need to face your own anxieties with the Page of Pentacles and understand your worth. So this is about really investing into something new. Now, someone could also have anxiety about extending an apology to someone, maybe out of fear that they've waited too long. 7 Pentacles here. 6 of Cups there. I feel like someone needs to release that of the past and just move forward in a confident type of energy. And this was almost the same energy as yesterday. So I'm going to say you really need to be confident about the changes. For some of you guys, this could be some energy that's happening to you. I feel like someone's at a crossroads because they're having to face like that final, it looks like that final layer, or they're going through their dark night of the soul. So in order to move forward, they got to face their own anxieties. So let's see here. Why is the Hangman here? The Hangman can be a voluntary suspension. And when it's upright, it's usually a voluntary suspension, while someone 4 of Swords goes within themselves, contemplates, meditates. Really, someone is contemplating moving forward. Someone is in alignment with moving forward. I feel like someone's perspective has changed. I feel like someone was king and queen of wands. So someone has balanced the passions within inside of themselves. And this can be a masculine and a feminine energy. Someone has balanced the passions within inside themselves. They know what they feel, but with the moon card, there's still some procrastination out of fear. So even though you're in alignment with moving forward, you're disciplined, you're finding the strength to make changes, you're still needing to overcome your fear and anxieties. Y'all know I'll be writing multiple names. All right. So let's see why this Chariot is here. Why is this Chariot here? We have 9 wands. Ooh. 9 wands, 3 cups, and 9 cups. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're overcoming something of the past, very much in the space of wanting to move toward abundance, feeling disciplined to move toward abundance. You're motivated by abundance. So even whatever is important to you at this point in your life, that's what you're motivated by. What I'm getting here with the 2 9s here, and mind you, the moon is also 9 because it's 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is just about mastering that last little bit of you that's keeping you in suspension, which is your own fear and anxieties. You're at a temporary pause in action because you need to face yourself. So this doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. This is about you. And I literally have one person here that needs to face themselves, meaning they need to face their anxiety. You're at a crossroads here. You feel motivated to make a decision, but there's still some fear that you have to overcome. Maybe even fear of past situations, thinking that maybe it'll repeat themselves. So strength here. Why is the strength here? Another 9 here, trying to tell you with the Magician in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys are lacking the confidence, even though strength is about confidence. It's almost like you found the inner strength, but you're not confident in moving forward because 9 swords, you have anxiety. So you have to master your anxieties, your emotions, and your wants. And I feel like you've done that. I feel like you've done everything but master your own independence. So some of you guys, even though you've mastered these energies within yourself, you're still in the space of not feeling confident about securing yourself moving forward, or you're not secure about moving forward. So with the Page of Pentacles, you need to understand the worth of moving forward, or the value of moving forward. With Magician, you're unable to manifest what it is that you desire because you're in a space of fear, and it's creating blockages, or I'm not going to say blockages because your manifestations are never technically blocked, but you're creating delays and bringing things to you and making the changes become evident in your life because you're dealing with anxiety and fear. So you do have to face that darkness within yourself. See the bigger picture here, okay? Some of you guys, this is about just letting go. Some of you are afraid to let go because you're afraid of what you're going to be moving into. But what you're moving into is got to be a hell of a lot better than what you're coming from. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, sometimes it's just about taking a leap of faith, trusting the universe to bring what you desire. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? We have Page of Swords. So there's a delay. There's a delay in fortune. There's a delay in change. There's a delay in expansion and growth. That's what the Wheel of Fortune represents. Expansion, growth, luck, all that. You have a delay because you need to see the truth of a situation. You are very much in a space. I feel like Eight of Cups here. You've grown emotionally. You're moving forward here, establishing your strength. You're doing all of the physical things that are necessary for you to move forward. But your thoughts, your anxieties, your mentality around the situation is what's creating the blockage. So Seven of Pentacles here, Star here, yeah, you're at a temporary pause in action in regards to your wish fulfillment because you need to work on Five Wands, releasing the conflicts, or some of you guys could have some external conflicts that need to be released as well, because I always see the Five of Wands as somebody else's bullshit. And though you may not be technically dealing with someone's bullshit right now, the Five of Wands can also represent bothersome details because of something from the external. So some of you guys could even be in the space of having fear and anxiety based off of what another person has done. You got to move in confidence. Like, you can't base your life off of other people's decisions. You got to move toward your growth, your expansion, your new ascension. So King of Pentacles here. Hold on, y'all know I like to put this first row up. All right. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Why is this King of Pentacles here? We have Six of Wands here with the Seven of Swords. Some of you guys, you're very much in the space of having unstable thoughts. Seven of Swords in reverse means that your thoughts are everywhere. You're just back and forth about whether or not to move forward. It will bring you victory. It will bring you victory and it will bring you abundance. I feel like you have to overcome your own thoughts. 10 Swords, embrace the end of difficulties. So for a lot of you guys, you have the blessings right in front of you, but it's almost like, and you can't reach them until you remove that last blockage, which is yourself. So you do have to be persistent in moving forward. You do have to be persistent in changing the way you think. Some of you guys may have this kind of nothing good ever happens to me mentality. And if you believe that, nothing good is going to ever happen to you. So you have to remove that thought and allow the goodness or the abundance to come through. So with the Two of Wands, you're definitely at a crossroads. You're definitely in a space of, okay, you're definitely in a space of needing to make some decisions. It fell anyway. All right. So 10 Cups here, 3 Swords, Knight of Cups. So some of you guys, you're at a crossroads here about severing a connection. This is a family situation. I do feel like for some of you guys, I feel like this is the right thing to do. With the Knight of Cups here, this is about balancing your emotions, moving forward. That Three of Swords is in the middle of these two. So it's not, it's almost as if you're, for some of you guys, now you could be needing to heal from some sort of broken family, broken home type of situation, which could be presently in your life or from your past, because the Six of Cups talks about childhood memories as well. And listen, we all, well, I'm not going to say we all, because some people have good, family lives. I'm not going to say mine was bad, but I'm also not going to say that there's not a lot of things that I had to heal from and still have to heal from in order for me to be able to ascend and move forward in my life. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are in a space of really needing to balance your emotions, balance your passions. I do feel like there has been some sort of betrayal dealing with the family situation. You're needing to balance your emotions so that you can move forward from that. Four of Swords, be in alignment with moving away from that. The family situation may be causing, because I have 7 Swords, the family situation may have been deceptive, or it may have been something that, there was a lot of truth hidden. You may be in a space of having unstable thoughts about that. So, and Moon card does talk about secrets. I always say talks about. The Moon card does talk about secrets. So why is this Moon card here? My ear was ringing, so there's definitely some family issues that have to be overcome. Four of Wands is family issues. Yeah, Ace of Wands here. I feel like there was some family issues that created conflict within your life. It could have even been family that created the conflict. You're needing to find your strength to get away from that fear that this will be repeated, or even the fear that you're that you're still living in that. With this Ace of Swords here, you have a new beginning. Ace of Wands is a new beginning, but this is a masculine new beginning, meaning you have to take action on this new beginning. That does not mean that it's going to come to you. So for a lot of you guys, that card that said it's time for you to take action, it is time for you to take action. In order for your abundance to flow, you have to really overcome these dark things in your life, or these things that are hidden from others, in order for you to excel, or in order for you to move forward into whatever it is that you desire. So with the Page of Cups here and the Two of Wands, you have to be inspired to come into your own dominion, to choose the path that is best for you. And I feel like you've already been inspired, but there is some things within the dark that may be your own anxieties, it may be even fear of repeating the same cycles. You need to be aware that if you're choosing to move toward better, you're not choosing to repeat the same cycles. So with the Seven of Pentacles here, why is the Seven of Pentacles? We have the King of Wands. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're at a temporary pause in action when it comes to you taking action on change, because 9 Swords, you have anxiety. So until you face your anxieties, you won't be able to move. 4 of Cups here, I feel like you're in a space of really, I feel like you're feeling kind of discontent. You're not seeing the sun in your life because you're having these anxieties. Even though you feel in your heart that you're moving toward fortune, you're moving toward changing your life, you're moving toward higher vibrations, because you're in a space of maybe even closed off emotionally, or just in a space of being discontent. You could be in a space of focusing on that discontent, which is creating a delay. You have to move away from that. You have to allow the light to shine in order for it to illuminate your path. So with the 9 of Swords here, why is this 9 of Swords here? We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys need to release the blockages. Take the blindfolds off so you can see clearly. Emperor here. Gain control of your anxieties. Gain control of the confusion that you have within yourself. 7 of Cups Moon card is confusion. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're confused. You're worried. Remove that. Take the leap. Like, you never know where you go unless you go. So you gotta go. You can't stick in this space of being afraid of your own destiny. I mean, you're going to keep delaying your process. You have to move forward. This is your actions that are going to propel you toward your abundance. So until you decide that I deserve abundance more than I deserve to be worried about if I'm making the wrong or right choice, that's when you'll gain it. Page of Pentacles is about understanding your wealth, understanding the worth of yourself. It's also about understanding that the Page of Pentacles is a good investment. So some of you guys, this is a good investment. You need to be more enthusiastic about your future. Your future is always a good investment. So we have the Page of Pentacles here. We have the Tower. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to go through this kind of revelation. You could now, this Page of Pentacles, for some of you guys, this could be an apology. Some of you guys, this could be an apology. 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you're needing, again, to overcome. You're needing to be persistent in walking away from an unfulfilled situation, relationship, place in your life, whatever was unfulfilled in your life, whatever that you invested in that did not bear any fruit. You need to move away from it. You need to be in a space of moving forward in your life and allowing abundance to come through. For a lot of you guys, this is about your own confidence. With the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, you need to make the decision here to assert yourself and really stop underestimating your own abilities. For some of you guys, this could be an apology coming in suddenly. I definitely seen that earlier, maybe from someone from your past, and this could be good news. It really could be good news. I feel like if it is someone from your past, you may need to be confident about accepting the apology. I'm not going to say anything after that, but at least be confident about accepting the apology, knowing that it's truly from someone's heart. All right, so let's see what messages we have. What messages do we have for the collective moving forward? We have sacred journey. I told y'all, sacred journey pilgrimage. So some of you guys are on a new journey. You do have, every time we get into a new ascension, we have anxieties because it's like moving to a new city. You don't know where the fuck you are. You don't know where anything is. It's like you have to re-navigate or relearn, how to get around. So some of you guys, you're in a new ascension. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to wonder, and did I make the right choice? But it's not okay to allow yourself to be stuck in that energy. Continue to move forward. Just don't stop moving. What other messages do we have for the collective? We need 2 more. What other messages do we have for the collective? All right, we got 2 more. So the first one we have is explore other realms, okay? And keep vigil, justice will triumph. So some of you guys, you need to understand that magic is alive. You're fearful of the changes that you make. Shifts happen. Something shifted in your life. But now and it says you are cherished and protected. So now you're in this place of going on a new journey within your life. You need to understand that you have the ability to create whatever it is that you desire. Magic is alive. So it's time for you to explore other realms. It's time for you to do other things. It's time for you to really open yourself up to new possibilities. This is all I have. Until next time, y'all. Peace.